About to leave the area of Creston. Just got to Selmo. I'm going to be riding there. I'm crawling in, and I'm going to have people seal me in like a tube worm. But I'm coming home. Yeah. It's a good thing I got used to huddling in my little shelter for 4 months, because this is my seat for the next 7 to 10 hours. So here I am on an 8-hour trip to Vancouver from Creston, actually Selma, where I met this ride. It was arranged for me. It's a family that's moving, so basically everything's packed very tightly. I was very lucky I managed to make it in here. There's not a lot of light, as you can see, because this camper has a 3 draft. So I've nested in, took this tarp and everything else I could to basically block off all avenues of air except for this little one here. And it's cold enough actually that I probably will abandon the beautiful landscape in a little bit in favor of putting up, yay, I've got foam board with my D&D stuff. I love the fact that everything I have is multifunctional. So just a few thoughts on this. I no longer can see out the back, and there's a very neat thing in a situation like this where, like, hey, I'm crossing my fingers, the ride will be safe. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous out there. Wow. See if we can get this. Whatever. This is more about voice than like eye candy, but anyways. I was thinking about the concept of, okay, I'm going to make sure that I'm as comfortable as possible, happy, and not lamenting in my final moment. I'm a secular Buddhist. That's the kind of thing. And that brought me to mind that is very much like the fundament of the song by Leonard Cohen, Hallelujah, which is a very popular song. I mean, it like talks about the best and the worst, and that's very close to the meaning of awesome. It's like, it's a celebration of the fact I'm here. That's it. It's like, hallelujah. And eventually that stops. And one should live their life as much as possible so that hopefully at their last moment, if it comes suddenly and unexpectedly without time to prepare, they're in like a state of grace, transcendence, enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. And if a person can actually realize that they are at that point, there's nothing to be afraid of, because they will actually end their life on a good note. And that's all you can really ask. It's a lot worse to be like, wow, I failed and everything I care about is being destroyed, or probably will be destroyed, I don't know. Or, this is miserable. Yeah, that's crappy endings and chapters. So, you know, it's probably with the draft, say for the next like 6-7 hours in -5 to 10, at least. It's pretty cold, but I'm about to put a little bit of this foam board up. Once I close that off, it's white, it's reflective, and I will lose the scenery, but I will have my own little personal space. And like people always talk about wanting their privacy or whatever, I get that for a few hours. Occasionally interrupted by, like, you know, bathroom breaks or food breaks. This is actually pretty good, and, you know, being able to be warm in adverse conditions is like a wonderful, wonderful thing, as long as you actually can, like, appreciate it. If you take it for granted, well, you know what, there's a lot of people in the industrialized world who are freaking miserable constantly. And it's like, oh yeah, first world problems times 20. Oh, you're warm. Yeah, guess what? There's someone who's not. Oh, you don't like the food. Guess what? There's someone who's hungry. You know, you don't have to be dwelling on that all the time, but it's good to have as a general perspective. That is actually part of the key of actually being able to be comfortable at a point, and even if it's not optimal, leave this world. That's just how it is. Neat one is, if you, oh, you can almost see it, yes! Yeah, I've got a 20 by 30 foam core mount of the World of Greyhawk. So I'm probably going to work on my D&D while I'm sitting in here cold. And working on my D&D, the way I'm going to do it is going to help keep me warm. Plus the thought that I put into it, thought is highly metabolic and it will be producing heat. I am currently wearing a blanket as a poncho. It was given to me many years ago at a place called Floorlandia because of all the people living on the floor at any given time at a party. I've got a backpack full of cheese, which is so awesome in winter. Like, I really do love cheese. I appreciate it greatly. I get tired of it sometimes, but you know what? It's like everything else. Be grateful. Ooh, wow! I'm not driving, so I get to actually see all this. It must be great. Awesome! But I'm going to sacrifice that for the sake of warmth and common sense. And I'm okay with that. I'm not losing anything in this bargain. So yeah, I should be in Vancouver soon. If I'm not, I'm going to make sure I'm smiling. Or something close. I'm not going to put that demand upon my life or the world. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.